There goes the crew. So neat. I just happened to park right by him and I look up and I hear a bunch of familiar voices. And there's the official crew. There's Gary Adelman. There's Doug from the Army War College. There's Sarah K. Byerly. Chris White holding the camera.
I'm sorry?
It's our crew there.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of their documentaries.
Oh yeah, they're great.
Right here where the tree is. They tried to put cement in it and save it over the years that it's been here. But what a fascinating history of this tree can talk. Now, John Gibbons doesn't move up and head north. He just left the Vermonters, which are part of the first Army. And now we're in the second.
Gary waved at me. So cool. I'm gonna give them their space. So neat. That was so unexpected. I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm not gonna bother him. Starstruck as I am. That's so neat. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I got the ABT on the video. So, let me get out of my zoom. So it's not as shaky. And it's day 3 here, July the 3rd, 2024. And I've got to leave fairly soon, and I actually have to go back to work later this afternoon, but I got a little extra time, so got a hotel, got to sleep in. In fact, I slept through breakfast. And we'll just take a walk. Look at all these cars up here for the 161st. It's just really neat to be here on the anniversary. I don't know where I was last year. You know, my fondness for the Civil War and for Gettysburg has grown and grown and grown. I'm still kind of surprised I wasn't here last year. But I'm guessing I was probably on a patch of sand in Delaware, if I had to guess. Probably already had it planned, probably already had the hotel reservation, and I don't know. Again, this is the monument to the Army regulars. Not to Washington, but to the Army regulars. I can't remember which unit that big slab of rock is from. It's a kind of important monument. I think it's to a Massachusetts regiment, but don't quote me on that. I'm probably wrong. You think I would know every single monument in this whole park, and I don't. I don't. I can tell you right now, we're looking at the corpse of trees, and underneath the overhang on the right is the monument and what they've called the high water mark of the Confederacy. That's so cool. Sorry, there's a bit of wind. Just trying to find out. Yes, I was correct. This is this monument here is to the 20th Massachusetts Infantry, and they're probably going to head this way, so I'm going to go this way. Don't want to bother the crew. Those are my peeps. Last thing I'd want to do is offend them. So again, I know we've seen all this, but you haven't seen it on the anniversary. This is to the 7th Michigan Infantry. It would take you up to the high water mark. Another beautiful day. I can't believe Gary Adelson waved at me. 59th New York Infantry. I'm actually surprised there aren't more people here. I mean, this is, you know, you got a line of cars almost from coming around the corner, Pennsylvania Monument, all the way up. Don't get me wrong, it's busy. It's also early. Well, earlier, all things being relative. It's, I guess, getting close to noon, perhaps. And of course, the events were later in the afternoon when the charge finally got underway. Once again, I'm gonna chalk up to, you know, I'm not the foremost expert, but again, I believe Longstreet was taking too long. There should have been some better jokes about him and his name. Longstreet was taking a while. I think he had to countermarch again. I could be wrong about that, but you know, it's just funny when I think about Lee and Longstreet, that they almost seem like they were the perfect pair. You know, you had a plus and a minus. You had someone who was fairly aggressive, and you had someone who was fairly cautious. But it seemed to me, instead of working good as a team that way, they kind of